quality of life for the world's children in 2050 depends on our decision today. The need for change in human development for them to lead happy lives has been debated for decades. Sustaining means to make something continue for a long period of time without becoming less. So let's start sustaining resources for our future generation. The sustainability discourse started in the 1970s and the 1992 Union Conference on the Environment and Development recognized intergenerational equity as central for policy making and safeguards of the future. This principle is now found in constitutions of many countries. Its implementation through binding policy making, however, is rare. One of the reasons for this may be structural short-term nature of representative democracies. The World Commissions on Environment and Development writes, we borrow environment capital from future generations with no intention or prospect of repaying. We act as we do because we can get away with it. Future generations do not vote. They have no political or financial power. They cannot challenge our decisions.
Earth is a huge and diverse planet, and the resources provided by nature can never be created by man. But unfortunately, the resources are getting used in a faster way. Like petrol is being used so much that according to researchers, petroleum might extinct in upcoming few centuries. Also, there are many problems such as decrease in biological diversity in various parts of the world. Ozone holes has formed in ozone layer due to increase in air pollution, water pollution caused by people. Due to use of fertilizers, we are continuously decreasing soil fertility. It also depletes water table. Increase in temperature is causing global warming, which is leading to melting of glacier and gradual increase of sea level. Due to release of poisonous fumes, acid rain has been caused. Deforestation is also a serious matter which indirectly led to many problems such as evolution of disasters like flood, drought, landslides, etc. And if this continues, Earth will be in grave danger. So there is a great need for sustaining and conserving resources for future generations. If we do not do necessary changes to sustain and conserve resources, then there would be great crisis for unfortunate future generations. If we continue vast usage and wastage of essential resources, it will lead to huge crises which our future generation might not be able to use. People think good for their children, so why we cannot think for other children, as after all, we all are humans and there is no difference between us.
We are going to talk about the adverse effect of not sustaining our earth. We are mainly talking this video about effects of global warming, pollution, what are its effects, and effect on biodiversity. Effects on global warming. Global warming effects on biosphere. Global warming effect on ozone layer. As ozone layer protects our earth from UV rays, and global warming affects the ozone layer. So ozone layer have holes in it, and thus the UV rays enter our earth by their holes, and thus the UV rays damage our skin and causes skin cancer. It melts glacier and sea level also increases. It increases chances of drought, shortage of water. Some species like river dolphin are extinct because of global warming. Effects of pollution. There are three types of pollution as we know: air pollution, water pollution, and land pollution. Land pollution. It is caused by adding fertilizer in the soil and affect the groundwater, and thus groundwater at last reaches to the lakes and ponds, and thus it pollutes all the water bodies. Water pollution. It is caused by washing clothes in rivers, ponds, and etc. other activities which are done in water bodies. It causes the waterborne disease. Air pollution. It is caused by smoke or gas coming out of factories or firing crackers. Firing crackers is common in our Diwali festival. It affects human lungs. If it continues in future, then it may be possible that we have to buy a cylinder of oxygen. Effect on biodiversity. Aerial life. It is effect. Aerial life is related to bird life or creatures which are flying in the air. Aerial life is affected by bad air and chances of that death increases. Aquatic life. Aquatic life is also affected because they can't breathe in bare waters. Fauna and fauna are also affected. Fauna are affected because they cannot get clear water to drink and good air to breathe. Flora are also affected by soil erosion and runoff. Effect on future. Yes, these all effects we have discussed in the past. If they continue to grow and grow day by day, then it may be possible that our next generation have to face many problems, or they have to leave the earth and search in the next planet of, and there is a risk of extinct of human forms or species.
We have already discussed about the effect and causes. Let's start the solution. Solution is the most important. Solution should not only be said but has to be implemented. Solution must be bought in a proper period of a time so that its drawback does not have a long-lasting effect on our atmosphere. You may have heard about the ozone hole which was created in the Antarctic region. But now that ozone hole is getting healed up because of the UN which has taken proper precaution at a proper period of time. Most of the environment related problems have a common solution, that is afforestation. Most of the air pollution is caused due to the smoke released by the factories. The factories can use air purifiers so that the smoke released by them is pure and does not harm the environment. Also, we should not burn the plastics and dry leaves. Instead, we can use that dry leaves for creating organic manure. Organic manure is a very good alternative for fertilizers. Organic manure does not only increases the fertility of soil but also does not harm the land and does not pollute the groundwater. We should also not pollute our river water. We should not wash clothes and bath in the river water. We should not throw flowers and other human waste in the rivers. Also, the factories should treat their waste before releasing into the water bodies. Also, we should save the fossil fuel as they are very limited in quantity in nature. They have to be used smartly. We can use the vehicles through CNG or in the form of electric car. Also, rainwater harvesting is another method through which the water from the rain can be stored and used in the future. Another one is the afforestation. Afforestation balances the level of oxygen and carbon dioxide in our atmosphere. It brings rain and also prevents the soil erosion. We should implement the solutions properly. We have to save the earth.